hopefully you had a great weekend and a great Monday around here. And now we are transitioning to those cooler temperatures. We knew it would happen eventually, but it's coming with these really windy conditions.
The sweater that you wear in the morning, you don't have to necessarily take off by the afternoon because of this cool down and the wind that's coming this way, Matt.
It'd be nice if we had to cool down, that the temperature would just go down a little bit, but that's not how weather works. You got to get this big wind to do it, it seems like. So that's where we're at right now. There's a cold front coming through, and you may have noticed a little bit of a wind. Not nearly as windy as the weekend was, but it's a little bit breezy at times. This is a live look downtown Indianapolis. We're still about an hour and a half away until official sunrise, which is just after the 8 o'clock hour now, and for the next, well, week and a half before we have the time change. But we're dark out there now. It's 53 degrees. There's a sustained wind, just over 10 miles per hour. Gusts sometimes are, Gusts are sometimes over 20 miles per hour across central Indiana. We've got a good mix of 40s and 50s out there right now. But there is a front that's passing on through, and that's why we're changing the southwest wind for more of a westerly wind, and it's that westerly wind that's a little bit cooler, and you'll notice that throughout the day today. There's the front coming through Indiana right now, but earlier this morning we had a few extra clouds and a couple spotty showers ahead of it. That's now moved out. But if we zoom out to the north and west just a little bit, you're going to see these wraparound clouds around the low pressure, and some of those will come back into Indiana here later this afternoon and evening. So here's kind of how the day is going to shape out, and you can see it on the weather maps. Front comes through, a little bit breezy this morning, but then notice all the clear skies we have off towards the west. I think we'll have a beautiful sunny sky out there this morning. It'll be a nice start, a little breezy though. But then later throughout the day, you'll see some of these clouds coming on in and maybe a spotty shower. Not a big deal, no severe weather, no thunderstorms, but there could be a few raindrops here and there. The best chance will be the farther north you go because you're closer to the low pressure. Farther south you go, the drier you'll be and the more sunshine you'll have. So later today, watch out for a couple spotty sprinkles, but not everyone's going to get wet. A lot of us will stay dry. But if you do get a raindrop in your windshield, then you kind of know what's going on. We'll get to the 60s this afternoon with a few of those isolated showers. Bit breezy though. This morning there's a little bit of a wind. It'll be gustier later though this afternoon from about 2 to 6 o'clock. We could have some gusts over 30 miles per hour at times, so watch for that. Here's a look at Future Track 13. You're looking at the clear skies. This is noon. Those clouds we were just talking about to the north and west, some of them will flirt on by with maybe a spotty sprinkle here and there. Not a big deal. If you get wet, you'll get wet for 10 minutes and then it'll be out of here with a little bit of sun afterwards and then maybe one other shower later in the day. So it's kind of those hit or miss chances, but notice how most of them are generally to the north of Indianapolis. Now let's take a look at the wind speeds. As this front's coming on through, a little breezy this morning, but we could have some bigger gusts later this afternoon. This is 3 o'clock. I think the highest winds generally will be north of Indianapolis. So you put all this together with this front, we're going to be a little bit cooler the rest of the week. Now coming up, we'll talk a little bit more about the chance for a frost or freeze, but everyone is probably kind of frosty Thursday morning, and on Friday we're all frosty, but there could be some light freeze reports. We'll have that coming up.